How should you analyze a text for A-level literature? So let's analyze an essay question for Frankenstein. So here we've got the question: explore the dangers of the pursuit of knowledge in Frankenstein. So if you've read the text, you should be able to go through the extract, just like I'm going to do, and you need to pick out interesting moments that show your understanding so that we can take it to a high level. So as we're reading through this extract, the question is about the dangers of the pursuit of knowledge in Frankenstein. We know that Frankenstein goes beyond the norms of a person in society. He's presented as a tragic hero who has all of these flaws within him. And one of them is his desire and his sense of curiosity, which doesn't seem to leave him. From the opening line, he mentions his desire is to study the sense of the human frame. So this awareness of human anatomy brings our attention to the scientist of Vesalius, who is known to study humans in detail, human physiology, to such an extent where he used to dissect humans and study their insides. As gruesome as that sounds, his character or his role in society and what he was doing in science links heavily to what Victor Frankenstein is doing as a scientist, where he's challenging the norms within society. He's going against the established norms in society. And if we look here, one of the first quotes I've highlighted, it says, "If cowardice or carelessness did not restrain our inquiries." So he gets us to think about, again, this idea that Frankenstein is saying all humans in society, especially those who are pursuing knowledge and those who are in positions where they can make discoveries, he's saying they're acting like cowards and they're being careless if they don't fulfill their duty in finding out important things which will benefit society. He feels as though a lot of people restrain their findings. So he presents himself as someone who goes against the established norms. Coming back to the point of Frankenstein as a tragic hero, this draws this idea of him. His fatal flaw is his curiosity. He constantly challenges the boundaries that has been set upon him, and he challenges the creation of God. And this ultimately leads to his downfall. As we go further down, if we look at his tone and perspective on life, he uses words constantly like decay and corruption. And these all have connotations associated with death, destruction, and the negative aspects of human nature. But Frankenstein's passage revolves a lot around these words. And it's interesting that corruption is used here, because we see that as the story progresses, Frankenstein becomes a symbol of corruption. He goes against what is normal within society, that which is sacred. He challenges religion through all of his actions. So already we're seeing this sense of him being someone who's unreliable as a narrator, who's far away from the norms and the boundaries of society. And this ultimately forms the foundation of his own destruction. We look at some of the symbolism in the extract. We pick out words like corruption, decay, darkness. All of these ideas link to Frankenstein's decline as he pursues knowledge, as he pursues his discoveries and his descent into creating life. He is surrounded by corruption. His life starts to decay, and the goodness in his life is also deprived. So all of these symbolize the downfall of Frankenstein. He goes against that which God has created, and he challenges the boundaries that has been set out. So he takes the role of a tragic hero. And as a result, his reputation is degraded, and he's left in a sense of darkness, a form of spiritual darkness and emptiness. So if we pick out these ideas, we can link it back to the sense of the context, because we know at this time, during the Victorian era, there was a massive battle of ideas between science and religion. And here we see that Frankenstein is someone who goes against religion, who goes constantly above the boundaries that have been set on him and within society. And as a result, he ventures into this state of madness. He's far away from morality and the codes of ethics. And as a result, he has no respect left in him. So I would use these quotes to link my ideas and develop them accordingly for this essay. So I hope you found that useful. If you have benefited from this, make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the link with anyone that you think might benefit. I'll also be posting more A-level videos around the different topics that I'm studying and teaching around. If you have any comments, any questions, leave them below the video and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.